What's up, guys? This is Kephas. Alright, so we finally got that piece of heart. Now, we do not want to play this game again. I don't think I ever want to play this game again, even though I think it might be how I get the bomb chews, but I don't even care. We'll worry about that later. I want to go do something else now. Well, we got the piece of heart, and that's all that matters. But now, we're moving right along. Ow! Keep doing that. To the legendary Temple of Time to finally become the hero that we were always meant to be. Where did I go? Okay, there I am. Whoa, this place looks weird with these graphical changes I've got going on. Alright, so we're finally going into the Temple of Time. I was like so excited as a kid when I finally got to come here. I was like, oh my gosh, because like I came, like, it's cool. I never did it because, you know, I know what I'm doing. But when I played this game the first time, I came here often to think like, oh, this is the place I'm supposed to go, but not yet because I got stuff to do. But now we can totally do it. Now I gotta remember the song. There we go. I had to think about it. I don't know why that song is so hard for me to do, but part of it is because I'm playing with an Xbox controller, and it's a N64 controller buttons, so it's a little confusing. But we got it now. There's going to be a lot of story plot thing that's redundant, but a lot of story happening now, so that's always fun. But we got our 3 gems, and this is where the game is going to get a little bit more challenging for me. Not so much in like the actual challenge of the game, even though it is a little bit more difficult, because like everything up to this point has kind of been a tutorial. But what's hard for me is trying to remember everything that I'm supposed to do. So if I forget things, I do apologize. I'm not exactly going for a completionist run on this one, just because I'm getting old and it's hard to remember everything. So I want to do the best I can to remember as much as I can, and you know, not have to look up too many guides. So but I remember a lot, and then there are things I don't remember. Like I said last time, the hardest thing will be just remembering all the Skulltulas, whatever they're called. But there it is, the legendary Master Sword. That's what we're here for. Kind of feel like Aladdin going up to grab the lamp right now, but okay, if I can stand in front of it properly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, hang on. There. All right, so we got it. Pretty iconic stuff happening right here. So, but this is where we kind of you know, take a bathroom break, go grab a snack, maybe go for run an errand, maybe take a trip to Florida. Or, well, maybe if you live in Florida, it wouldn't be much of a trip. But, you know, for people like me who live up north, it's a trip. But go on a vacation because this plot takes about 1,000 years. But, yeah, Ganondorf's like, ha ha ha, I tricked you. You thought you were going to trick me, but I waited here for you to pull the sword out so I could get the Triforce. La da da, ha ha. Yeah, that's what the game wants you to think. It's clever because, you know, because that makes sense. He was running after Zelda, and then he just, like, doubled back. But, hey, clever guy, that Ganondorf. He is the king of thieves, or whatever. Another Aladdin reference. But here we are, kind of reminiscent of, what's that game? Breath of the Wild, the one I like so much. Couldn't even remember the name of the game. Where Link is kind of, like, hanging out in some chamber with a lot of, looks like water? I don't know if that's what that's supposed to be, but, so, yeah, Link's been sleeping now for a little while. This is Raruru. This guy kind of becomes the king of Red Lions, I feel like. I feel like it's the same guy. He's like the king of Hyrule or something. I don't know if that's who he's supposed to be, but his name, I feel like it changes a lot. But, yeah, he's going to talk for a while about how you got the Master Sword, but you also kind of screwed over Hyrule, so good job on that one. I feel horrible about it, but I also just realized that I named my character Kephas. I usually name him Link because that's, whoa, he looks kind of funny. His eyebrows are really light, so he looks a little interesting, but it's okay. We don't really look at him very much anyways. Not that there's anything wrong with how he looks. You know, nothing wrong with looking the way you look. I don't want to, you know, I think otherwise, but okay. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the hero of time. Yeah, so we had to age. Man, I would love it if it would let me, like, fast forward a little bit through this. Like, you know, because it's... Yes, I do understand. I hope I said I understand. But it's actually a really cool story. So, like, obviously now there are two timelines. There's Young Link timeline. Young Link grabs the Master Sword, allows Ganondorf to take over Hyrule. Everything's crappy now. It's kind of like a dystopian future in Hyrule, and we have to right the wrong and set things right, and it creates all the different plot, well, sort of the different timelines for the rest of the Zelda games. So this one's the most pivotal game in the entire series. I remember a time when we all thought this was like going to be the original, like the origin of Zelda or whatever, and it's more like the origin, well, not really the origin of Hyrule, but kind of like the first, isn't it like the first game in Hyrule? Kind of, but like there are games now that take place before it, like Minish Cap, I think, is before it, and I think Skyward Sword is kind of the origin story of Zelda now. I don't know. Honestly, as cool as it is to kind of try to link all the games, no pun intended, it's kind of fun just to let them be their own legends. I feel like it works better that way, but when you try to like put them all together, because they weren't really intended to be put together, it's kind of like Mario games. I don't think there was ever intended to be a timeline. It's fun to do though, but I feel like it's the games are meant to be, it's a legend, right? So it kind of exists in its own time, dimension, whatever, storyline. So I don't know. But then there's like this theory where Link is kind of like the Avatar, and he kind of like learns from all of his previous versions, which I think is kind of cool. So I don't know. There are a lot of things you could do with it. I love that people like to do fan theories. But now that we're finally back in the Temple of Time, sometime between now and another 7 years will pass, and we'll actually be able to play the game again. That's usually what it lets us do. All right, let's get out of here. Not too much story. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But man, okay. I can walk for myself. Oh yeah, hey, look, it's Sheik, everybody's favorite ninja. I don't know why I was like never. Whoa, that was weird looking. He kind of like rubbered around there, kind of rubbernecked a little bit. Everybody loves Sheik. Sheik's cool. Sheik's a lot of fun to play in Smash. But yeah, I think we all know who Sheik is. If not, then I'll not spoil it for you. But yeah, so there are 5 areas: the House of the Dead, and then the Goddess of the... Yeah, so there's like 5 places that we're going to go, which is typical Zelda stuff, but it's always the best. The Forest Temple, the Fire Temple, the Water Temple, the Shadow Temple, and then the Spirit Temple. So, good stuff, you know? Got some elements, and then shadow and light in there. That's all. It's all Zelda stuff, you know. Pretty typical stuff. We just played this game in, well, we just played a Link to the Past, and it's kind of the same idea. You do 3, you know, intro dungeons, and then you follow that up with 5 more. So it's kind of funny how similar these games are. Although I think the plot was more focused and better in this game than it was in A Link to the Past. But I definitely think, in a lot of ways, these two games are really parallel. It's kind of cool, really. I'm sure a lot of people have made the connection, but you know, I'm slow, so. But like, you know, Link to the Past is like the pinnacle 2D Zelda game, and then a lot of people consider this to be the pinnacle 3D Zelda game. It's not, but a lot of people consider it. It's not, but a lot of people consider it to be. It's not though. But it is a really good game, and it kind of is very similar to A Link to the Past, so that's kind of cool. All right, so Link's got a deeper voice now. Good for him. You can see that Death. Wow, that wind. It's kind of like how it is here at our house. If you hear blinds blowing in the background, don't worry, everything's normal. It's just the typical Midwestern weather. Oh boy, my least favorite things in the world: Redeads. I don't like them. I would rather fight actual zombies than Redeads. I don't know why, but they creep me out. Okay, so we gotta go in here real quick. Talk to this chap. Can't do much right now, but we'll talk to him anyways. Basically, he's just a weird ghost. A lot of people think he's the same guard that was hanging out in the past version of this place, which is where I got tons of rupees, by the way. If you're wondering why our rupee count went way up, that's why. But a lot of people think that he's the same guy. I don't know if he is or not, but I think that's kind of cool. Again, this is one of those games, honestly, the whole series is like just you can do fan theories all day long because they leave so much open, like with their story. It's not very deep, which allows people to get creative with their fan theories, which I think is cool. So anyway, I don't know if we'll do this one or not. It's not too hard, but it's just a lot of time for a minor reward, I guess. But you collect 10 Poes outside their special Poes you get in Hyrule Field. You collect those in your bottles. You get all 10 of them. I think it's 10. And then you turn those in and you get an extra bottle. So that would be kind of handy, having an extra bottle, but I don't know. We'll see. I play it by ear. I go by what I'm feeling at the time. But right now, one thing we do have to do is we have to go save Epona, because there's some jerk named Ingo, and he's keeping her hostage. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of him doing anything mean to the people at Lon Lon Ranch. So we're going to go fix that. One thing I love is whenever you go to an area that you need to like free or liberate from whatever evil Ganondorf has going on, it gets cloudy. And then when you save it, it lightens up, which I think is kind of cool. Although it's lightening up now, but you saw when we first got here there were clouds, so they didn't really... it's not perfect, but it's still a cool thing they did. So I got a bunch of rupees, first off for the Bombachu game, and now also for this game, because basically we got this dude and he's like, hey, I'm the owner now. I'm Ingo, the big jerk. And now Talon's working for him, so that's kind of whatever. All because Ganondorf, you know, all the things he's doing, he thought, you know what, I'm gonna go screw over this ranch and let this jerk take charge, because he's a jerk. He's got a mustache. Obviously, he's evil. And, you know, he's a little annoying. So, yeah. So what we do, we pay 10 rupees. No, I didn't want to listen. I know how to play the game. All right. At least I'll let you skip it. So, we know Epona's song. I think I do. It's, there it is. Okay. I get it mixed up with Saria's song all the time, so I had to think about it. So, we're going to get Epona, and there she is. What's up, Epona? Looking good. Alright, now we're going to hop on. Now we can get some extra rupees here if we get some practice in, because it's been a minute since I've done this. Alright, not bad. Oh, hey, I want you to turn, not re, whatever that is they do. Winnie? I don't know. I won't do that noise again. But, so we got to do this, and then... Hey, you're supposed to jump over the fence. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm hitting you with the whip. I'm sure you like that a lot, you know. It means you go faster. But, okay, let's try it again. There you go. Okay, so... You want to refill your carrots. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Run around. I used to not know exactly how you get this to work, but I guess you actually have to ride once. And then you do another game, and that's when he'll challenge you to a race. So that's what we're basically trying to do. We're trying to challenge this jerk to a race. And then we race him, and then he's a jerk, and we race him again. So, yeah, I'll play another game. No, I don't need to listen, but whatever. Okay, we got our money back, though. That's cool. Alright, so hopefully I'll get this. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get this on the first try, because he's kind of a jerk, and... You know, he cheats, and it's not cool, and I'm not the best at Epona riding, so I don't tend to ride the horse in the games if I don't have to, except for this one because the area is not too big. But I'm actually, like, in Breath of the Wild, I never ride the horse. I always just walk. Kind of like in real life. I don't drive, I walk. So, what button? Hey, I'm trying, talk to the dude. There you go. Yeah, oh, wow. 50 rupees? All right. Jeez, I hope I got enough rupees, man. All right, let's see. Here we go. So he cheats. He takes a little bit of a boost there, like a big jerk. All right, excuse me. But luckily, he kind of turns a little bit wide. So the trick is just to kind of stay on the inside, and then not use your boost too much, but get ahead of him. Now, if you stay in front of him, it's not so bad. Now let's see if he tries to boost me here at the end. Nope. I just kicked his butt. Okay, that was easy. The problem is he's a sore loser, and he's going to challenge me again because he's a sore loser, and that's the way it goes. Now, I had to pay 50 rupees. He doesn't give me my rupees back. Or no, I guess he did give me my rupees back. That's cool. But now we're playing for the horse. So, that's the idea. But if I lose, I have to start all over again. So that's fun. Alright, so let him get ahead. You gotta try to get on the inside. That's the trick. The problem is sometimes I turn too sharply and I run up against the wall. So yeah, he's being a little bit tougher now. He might actually beat me. Big time. Yeah, he's gonna beat me. Look at him stay on the inside like a jerk. Yeah, he beat me. Oh well. Alright, so we gotta do this again. That's alright. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.